Hey guys, just thought I'd make a quick video on how I set up my Prinsu rack. I've got an awning on the side. Now I got two Frontrunner boxes, some Trax, a Waterport, the Baja Designs light bar, and a little curtain for showering. Let me show you how I set it up. So here's how I connected the awning. So Prinsu sells these brackets themselves. These are the low profile ones, and you're supposed to connect your awning directly to the end piece right here. However, I added an additional bracket setup by ARB for quick release function. So the way it works is, see these nuts right here? You unscrew them, there's 4 of them, 1 and then 2, and then there's another 2 on that end. And then when you do that, this whole setup can lift up and pull out. Let me show you. So I just loosened the bolts up. So once they're loose, you just lift, and then you can pull out like that. You kind of see the little keyhole there where the nut fits through, and you just slide it out. Next, we got the Frontrunner boxes. So I just bought these detachable bracket system from Frontrunner. They're made to be used with their own roof rack, but as you can see, it works well with the Prinsu rack on the standard spacing for the Prinsu rack. Of course, if you put your bars in a different spot, it'll be a little different. But yeah, so you put in your own T slot, bolt, nut, and then there's these things here, and then you push it down here, and then it opens up. So it's pretty nice. And then you have one on the other end. And then this is really low profile here, so that you can just kind of keep these on all the time and then take these off. So it's very secure. You could also add a key here as well, here. So you can lock it as well so no one steals it. So the setup for the Trax and the Waterport's a little bit more complicated. Prinsu sells these winged brackets, and if you want, you could attach it with 6 bolts. I'm not sure if you need to, but I like to. And I have one in the front, one in the back, and then Trax sells these pins that you can use to slip them in. The more difficult thing is putting in the Waterport. When you have the Waterport, you don't want the Waterport hanging off the end. You want it actually sitting on the roof rack itself. So with these L-shaped brackets, typically what happens is you have your nut and bolt here. So if you put this Waterport bracket on the other side, the Waterport's going to be sitting on top of these nuts and bolts. So if it doesn't line up correctly, it'll be a little wobbly and not really secure. So I wanted it sitting flat here. But if you sit it flat here away from the bracket and put this on the outer end, then the problem is this takes up a lot of real estate in the middle of your roof rack, so you can't put many things. The nice part about it is if you put your Trax here, the Trax can sit above or on top of these nuts without wobbling, without hitting it. So it's pretty nice. So I'm able to fit the Trax, the Waterport, 2 Frontrunner boxes, all on a small Tacoma roof, which is pretty nice. Let me show you again how it looks all together. Here's another look at the setup. Oh yeah, I got the light bar on top. Let me give you a tour of those brackets now. The Waterport. So that attaches here. And then you could put a lock right here as well for additional security. And then your Trax are here. And the Trax are sitting on top of that L bracket. No problem, it's not even touching. It's pretty great. This as well also has the same ARB quick detach, so I can move them quickly to either end, which is really nice if I need to swap them, what side they need to be on for whatever reason. Oh yeah, quick look at the billy bars. So I recently got these 8-inch side ends. Recently set up 3 different Rotopacks attachments. So the standard Rotopacks attach ones that come with the roto packs. Attach very well. There's holes designed for them with doors, so they sit right there. It's pretty cool. And yeah, you could fit 3 different roto packs vertically, and then you could also open up your gas port or gas tank with them on as well, which is pretty nice. Hope you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe for more content.